You know what day it is. It's hump day. And here's a random hump day fact that I'm going to give you. Why not? Most bosses, a recent study shows that most bosses are acceptable to accepting requests on Wednesdays. So if you guys want to say to your boss, you should say it today. Anyways, on with the commute. So I'm K&W. This is the commute. First, I'll just do a little housekeeping. I did have a video out yesterday, but I kind of messed it up. I tried a new way of recording the sound, make it better. Didn't quite work out because it turns out the sound started to skip. So we're going back to this old-fashioned way of doing it through my cell phone. I have to transfer it over to my tablet. That's another thing, is my videos are now being done through the tablet. So, anyways, let's begin with, now, let's get to the real subject. This picture I took that's on the back of this video is actually an actual picture that I just scribbled all over. It's an actual picture that I took yesterday from my little town here in the interior of BC. And first off, I'll just say my political views are conservative. That's kind of one reason why this kind of pisses me off. But if everyone wants this whole Stop Harper thing, and this is kind of something that I've noticed, is that a lot of people say Stop Harper, and they do this shit like vandalizing stop signs, which are really fucking important. You shouldn't. Like, why don't you actually put some time to go and make an actual sign instead of taking over stop signs, which actually have a purpose instead of your bullshit? So, but I understand people may not like Harper, they may not like what he's doing. That's fine. People are entitled to their opinion. But I'm just gonna let you know, if Harper was so bad, why did everyone give him majority government in the last election? Well, I think they gave them a majority government mainly because they were just sick of doing elections at that time. But I just, like, when I see the Stop Harper thing going on to stop signs, that I don't really think these people are, when I think of this, I think of a riot. One person may be pissed off about an issue, and then a whole bunch of people say, hey look, he's destroying shit, let's join! Not really knowing what the issue is, they just want to destroy shit, and it turns into a destroying shit snowball, and they just keep destroying shit. I think this Stop Harper thing, like where people are tagging stop signs, is more like along the lines of that. It's kind of like, you see this Stop Harper propaganda, and they're like, oh, there's Stop Harper, yeah, I agree with that, let's vandalize a stop sign. So, I'm a little uptight about that, because it's like, I don't even think these people are even going to vote. Like, they're not going to vote, and like, right now, last time I heard the polls, it's kind of a three-way tie between NDP, Conservatives, and Liberals. But I'm going to be honest with you, I just don't think these people are going to get off their asses who vandalize this shit and are actually going to vote. Hey, maybe prove me wrong, maybe, who knows? You can prove me wrong, but hey, I just don't think you're going to vote. So that's why I'm making a prediction. My prediction is, in this election, we are going to see a conservative government again. Because all these Stop Harper people, or people who say Stop Harper, because I see the majority of people are saying Stop Harper, most of these people aren't even going to go and vote. Because they're not going to get off their asses and go to the polls and actually vote. Now, I will admit, I didn't vote in the last election, and that was my fault. I didn't get the poll paper, anything like that. This year, I'm going to make sure I can vote. Because, and so my prediction is that my prediction is that the conservative government are going to be back in with the minority government. So if I get it wrong, just put something for the conservative in there. If they get a majority, well, hey, but I don't see them making a majority again. I think they're gonna have minority government, and however, I will say something. So if I get this prediction wrong, I'll let someone figure some sort of punishment for me to do. But I will say this: there's one thing I did like I've heard from Justin Trudeau. Only one thing, because everything else he says is complete bullshit. I like that he wants to kind of change the way people are voting. And to get the actual view of people, I think they should have mandatory voting. I think that is something that they should do. Utilize your right, people. If you don't want fucking Stephen Harper and the Conservatives in there, why don't you get off your asses on like October 26th, I think it is, and actually vote. And if you don't vote, then don't complain about the fucking government. Don't vandalize signs because you are pissed off that you got the wrong government in. Like, I just hate these people who just want to vandalize shit or riot or shit. Like, they just want to riot for no fucking reason. It's kind of pissing me off because it's like you don't even know what you're fighting for. You don't even know. And that's the thing. It's like, I'm conservative, and I believe maybe Stephen Hart, this whole Bill C-91, I think it is, the whole bill, anti-terrorism bill, that act that went through, I'm going to let you know now, people are just scared. That's really all they are. They're just scared. They think that the governments are going to completely take advantage of this and everything like that. Just don't... The major thing is to don't be like... They won't take things wrong. I'm pretty sure they have some sense of humor if you say something. Pretty sure it's not going to take away all fucking rights of speech. And I'm pretty sure people are just overreacting to this. I personally think that's the way people are doing. I think people are just overreacting, and they're just scared that, oh, they probably see this in movies where, like, recognitions of propaganda or change or something like that, and it's just like, no, just don't be stupid. Don't be stupid joking about like a terrorist plot or something like that. Just don't be stupid, you fucking idiots. And they won't fucking arrest you. They won't do anything like that. Alright? All they want to do is find terrorists. So I think all these people who think that this anti-terrorism act is going to be removing freedom of rights and everything like that, just fucking scared. And you know what? I think the government is doing the right thing. I feel a lot more safer that they're going to do this. And you know what? As long as you have nothing to hide. So the major thing is, if you have something to hide, well, hey, guess what? You're probably scared because they could look through this stuff and find out if you're going to do something. You're probably scared. And I'm just going to let you know now, calm the fuck down. Calm down. It's okay. Government's not going to arrest innocent people. They're not taking away the freedom of speech. They just want to end terrorist acts. They don't want any terrorists to come around and like go into Parliament Hill again, like they did before, like they did last year. Remember that? No. Like, and I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, that wasn't a terrorist. That was just one random guy." Well, you know, maybe they could have prevented that from happening. You know, I really think that it could have been prevented. I'm just gonna say, maybe people knew about it. Maybe some people heard about what he's gonna do, and you know, that's pretty much it. I just think people are just overreacting to this anti-terrorist act and everything like that. I like what the Conservatives have done. I like it. I'm personally not looking forward to seeing if Trudeau gets in there, because like we already know I'm anti-marijuana, and also I'm not a huge fan of getting taxed and the money not going to the right spots. So I like the right amount of taxes I'm paying and the money not going where I want it right now. So that's why so far right now, unless something changes, I'm voting Conservative in the next election, unless something miraculously happens to change my mind. Anyways, that is the commute, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.